Justice Omotosho'S confession exposed Southeast governors stopping him from releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Vindicates Tinubu. Very dark man talk and say, this Tinubu una dey call him name, say no be him be the person wey dey hold Nnamdi Kanu. Though he may have the power to make that declaration, you understand? But there are very mighty people who are stopping that very move. And he said that these people are the men in the Southeast, those governors, those businessmen, those big businessmen, those commissioners and senators. Say these people and them be the people wey dey hold Nnamdi Kanu back for prison. I want Kanu enter inside this video, make una see, make una hear, make una, in fact, make una share this video, make una share am, because everybody must see the truth, where the truth lie. Because America, they don't come out. They don't come out strong this time. I say no. For how long are we going to be keeping mute? And why our own is rotting in prison? No. Look, watch this one.
Directly to the judge. You see, what is happening right now around Nnamdi Kanu's case has taken a very surprising turn. And it's shaking the legal and political space in Nigeria again. People are now talking about one big thing that happened, the letter that came all the way from America to the judge handling Kanu's trial. And my people, that letter has caused serious talk everywhere because it's not a small matter at all. So let's go straight into the gist. The story started when Nnamdi Kanu's case came up again in Abuja. Remember, this case has been going on for long. Every time it comes up, there's always one drama or another. This time it was supposed to be the moment for him to open his defense. But suddenly things turned in a way nobody expected. Kanu stood up in court and told the judge he couldn't continue because he didn't have access to his documents, his case files, and his witnesses. He said he had been cut off from what he needed to defend himself. At that point, the judge, Justice Omotosho, was calm but firm. He said, okay, we will give you a short adjournment so you can settle things and come back prepared. And everybody thought that was all, but no. What happened next made the whole story explode. Before the next court date, an American lawyer, someone representing Kanu internationally, wrote directly to the judge. In that letter, the lawyer was questioning the very foundation of the trial. He was basically saying, this court does not even have the right to continue this case because of how Kanu was brought back into Nigeria. Now pause there for a moment. If you're still watching, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe so that you can always get updates like this when we drop new gist. Because honestly, this one is deep. Back to it. This letter from the American lawyer didn't just stay private. It leaked and started spreading across social media and news platforms. The lawyer argued that the Nigerian court should not even be hearing this case because, according to him, the process that brought Kanu back to Nigeria was not legal. That's a big claim because if a court agrees that it has no power, what lawyers call no jurisdiction, that means the whole case can be thrown out. Now imagine that. After all the years, all the hearings, all the media attention, a single letter could raise a question that might end everything. That's why people said the judiciary was shocked. Some legal experts started analyzing the letter and others started defending the court. But the main thing that caught everyone's attention was that the letter didn't come from within Nigeria. It came from someone abroad, someone who's not even practicing in Nigerian courts. That made the whole thing more dramatic. Please guys, before I continue, if you're following this gist and enjoying the way we're breaking it down, just like this video right now, it helps us a lot and it helps you stay updated too. Make sure you also subscribe if you haven't, so that every time something happens in this case or any other national story, you'll be the first to hear it. All right, now let's move on. After that letter came in, the court session resumed. Kanu appeared again, and this time he said something that left everybody in court surprised. He told the judge that he was not ready to open his defense and that he might not even bring witnesses anymore. People started whispering in court because nobody saw that coming. The judge then asked him to put it in writing if that's really his decision. Because in law, if you say you're not defending yourself, it could have serious effects later. The judge was patient, but he also made it clear that this case cannot drag forever. He told the defense that there are time limits for every trial, and the court cannot keep waiting without progress. He said the defense time would not be extended again except for genuine reasons. That statement showed the judge wanted to be fair, but also firm. Meanwhile, outside the courtroom, supporters of Kanu started reacting immediately. Some said it was unfair that he didn't have access to his documents and legal team. Others said the government should take responsibility and make sure the man gets fair hearing. There were also political voices, especially from the southeast, calling for dialogue instead of continuous trial. Some groups said, if this case continues like this, it will only make people more angry. My people, what made the story even more interesting was that the American lawyers later brought in another angle, international law. He said the way Kanu was taken from another country into Nigeria violated some global legal rules, and because of that, Nigeria's court should not be the one trying him. Whether that's true or not is now a question for the judge to decide. And believe me, every move in this case is being watched both inside and outside Nigeria. Now, while all this was happening, many Nigerians online started debating, should the court continue the trial or stop it completely? Some said, let justice take its full course. Others said, if the foundation is not right, there is no need to continue. And that's why this case has become not just a legal matter, but something bigger. It's about the image of the judiciary and how Nigeria handles big cases with international attention. Before we go further, please, if you're still with me, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Let's keep growing this channel together, because the more you engage, the more stories like this I'll bring your way, fresh and real time. Now, let's talk about how this letter affected the judge himself. When reports said Justice Omotosho received that letter, there were strong reactions inside the legal community. Some people said it was wrong for a foreign lawyer to write directly to a sitting judge about a case still in court. They said it could be seen as interference. Others argued that the lawyer had a right to speak up if he believed international law was being violated. So even among legal experts, opinions were divided. And then, of course, Nigerians love gist. So social media picked it up, hashtags started trending. People began saying the judge had been queried by America, which is not exactly what happened, but that's how stories spread online. Some made memes. Others wrote long threads trying to explain the legal meaning of no jurisdiction. At this point, everybody wanted...
Now, for Nyash don't dey expose no small. Kanu's trial is taking another very shocking turn. Yes, as his American lawyers are now sending queries to Justice Omotosho. You see, this Justice Omotosho is worse than Justice Bintaniako. He is that very political judge that they already have put on ground to, handle Nnamdi Kanu's case, but they don't. They just they make everything look very very political. Anyway, I don't hear the matter. I really want to thank Bruce Feyin, because this man, he has really been trying. Right from the beginning, Nnamdi Kanu was detained. He has not given up. He kept pushing, getting some top foreign diplomats involved in this very case. He has not, given up, not even for one day. Thank you so much, Bruce Feyin, and also to the lawyers to Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah, well, as it is right now, the IPOP leader is defending himself, and he believed in his own defense. So let us just, stay behind, keep tight, and keep watching as things unfold itself. Help to share this video and make it go viral. Thank you.